St. Grimm Productions.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else around here.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scalise, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters. The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. You couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
It was the first or the second day in. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Hey. You best start treating your workers better unless you want a repeat of this.
Yeah.
If I hear one more word of complaint about you, I'll kick you from here to Talmberg and back.
No one in the country gives a damn about the law. And if we knock some thief over the head in the woods, or ambush some wagon with supplies for Sigismund's soldiers, I won't lose any sleep over it.
Have you heard about anything interesting going on lately?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches. Probably nothing to interest you.
I just wanted to ask about the cross.
What about it?
It wasn't with the rest of the loot, and he said that he sold it to you.
And you believed him?
I'd like to buy it from you. You won't believe it, but I found Bianca's cross.
Really? How did you find it?
It's a long story.
Henry! Stop by and see me when you got time.
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
I haven't heard anything about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. There's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
Those people work for Sigismund.
Yeah, for Sigismund.
Look, I know Quarrymaster Rupert. Those people don't work for Sigismund.
No, they don't.
And you think it's all right? Is that what we are now? Common thieves?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're all right, but we're up to our necks in shit.
But a thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Sasau on our last legs at the tavern?
No. I suppose not.
So you understand? Ever since Skelet, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay the price for that? To hell with the fucking quarrymen!
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
Fucking idiot. I'm in.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we have to find out more. We are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, you go to Talmberg and find out when they're bringing the coin. Try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you can make it so there's as few guards as possible, well, you know, I wouldn't be upset at all.
So how do I make sure they cut down the number of guards when they transport the money?
Easy. Make a right ruckus.
Ruckus?
Ruckus? Hubbub. Bedlam. I mean, just give someone around Talmberg a punch in the mouth. Start a brawl. Or steal something valuable.
And that'll help.
Of course. The townsfolk will be furious. They'll start clamouring for more guards in the town. Take my word for it. 9 times out of 10, punching someone in the gob is the best solution.
Thanks.
What a pleasure. I'm sure there's some other tricks you could try. But that's all I can think of.
Matthew told me about his plan,
That bollocks with the quarry? What the hell is he thinking?
but it's the money owed to the quarrymen for a full quarter year's work. Isn't it worth it?
No. It ain't worth the risk. Why take that chance? For the love of God.
Matthew feels like he has no other way to make money.
It's not my fault Matthew's useless. That's his problem.
So what do you propose? Matthew and Fritz have made their minds up.
You need to tell the commander of the Talmberg garrison that a robbery's in the making. Have him send his best men. And those 2 fools see how many soldiers there are. With any luck, they'll give up on the idea.
But what if they still decide to go for it?
Aye? Well, then they'll be in for a very tough time of it.
You're my old mates. You're asking too much of me.
I know. But look at what they're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Those quarrymen are honest folk who never did nothing to no one. May the Lord watch over them.
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Robard about the robbery.
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him in 2.
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head, damn it.
That swine! That fucking swine!
What if we lay the blame on him?
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of snitching on you like he wants, I tell Captain Robard he was behind it.
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's ingenious! That bastard would end up hanging by his own rope.
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll hide the sack somewhere here in the inn. Agreed then. I'll get right to work on it.
Very well. We'll go and pay the quarry a visit. You'll find us there. God be with you.
Come over here.
You look like you've swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have 3 horses with a fucking colic.
Well, that's not such a tragedy. You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly and flanks. That'll help settle the stomach. Give them clean water, change the straw often, and leave them enough room to roll around if they want to. And walk them round now and again. but let them go at their own pace. Don't push them. Keep that up for a week, and they'll be good as gold.
The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
When do they need the horses?
There's still some time. They're supposed to be there in 5 days at noon.
I'm sorry, I can't help.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of them as best I can. I suppose I'll just have to take a bollocking from the captain. See you later.
Christ! For fuck's sake!
God! Do something quick! They're brawling there!
And good health.
God! Help!
Hey, who's there? You there!
Mother of God!
Oh, God! Surrender!
Help!
You've
God!
committed a crime and I'm arresting
Stop
you.
that fight before they kill each other!
Get him! Do something quick! So it's you. You were seen starting a brawl. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Enough! What impertinence is this? Do you really want me to lose my temper?
If that's how you want it, you idiot. I'm certainly not afraid of you.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll come?
In 5 days. They should be here at noon. We still have time. Did you two find out anything?
Nothing much here, but that doesn't mean we were idle while you were strolling around Talmberg.
Well, had to stop by the tavern, didn't I? It's called investigating.
Investigating the bottom of a tankard, more like. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does come. If the money does really come at noon, he'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg protect it. It'll probably be in that hut on the edge of the quarry. I don't reckon all the guards from Talmberg will want to stand around there all day. If we get lucky, some of them will bugger off after a while.
Aye. Seems likely. So, how do we go about it?
We have to be patient. No shenanigans, even if we have the silver in our reach. Don't let your guard down. And then, we either charge them, or try to do it by stealth.
All right. Now we'll just have to wait until they arrive.
You gonna wait with us?
Aye, that's probably best.
We have Talmberg in sight as well. Honestly, I don't understand why they wanted the village here.
They're here. Let's do this.
So how do we go about it?
I might have an idea. You pair will be as much use as a glass hammer when it comes to sneaking. But do you think you could divert their attention?
How?
All you have to do is go at each other somewhere where they'll hear you. Hopefully one of the guards will go and see what's happening.
Us? No one will believe that.
You two? You're at each other's throats all the time. You won't even have to pretend.
If that's what you want. Me and Fritz will be having a fight, not too far off. Just hope someone notices.
Bye.
Look at you! Weasley looking Phil?
You twat!
I fart in your general... I fart in your face! Your mother is a hedgehog, and your father stinks like marigolds.
Fuck, my hands are shaking.
God's hat, that was something.
Fucking hell. Christ, I'm still shaking.
The pair of you would jump at your own shadows. It was nothing.
Fuck off. You were shitting yourself. I could smell you a mile off.
Me? No fucking way. I was just...
You won't talk your way out of this one. So show us the bloody money then.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
A third of it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on.
Jesus, that was fucking amazing.
What? You actually enjoyed it?
Aye, of course. This is how you make money.
You're fucking right.
I knew you had it in you. So, show us the money.
Here it is.
I can't believe it. We're rich.
That we are.
I'm gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. And every wench in the province will be in there with me.
I know who's behind the robbery.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the keeper at the inn in the glade.
Him? How do you know? You have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
So many plots and intrigues. Nothing remains but dead bodies.
You were right.
About that quarry? How did it turn out?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. The sacks that were used to carry the quarrymen's wages.